Well, this is our first sheep we are shearing. This is Jack, the baby doll sheep. He is very matted and felted, as you can see those big clumps there. If you have never seen a felted coat before, so we're being very careful about trying to just trim off of those big mats, and I probably won't get a lot of usable fiber. Especially I won't get any on the belly and the legs, but I should get some on the top of his back, the blanket. So you will see he's doing really well for us. At one point he does kind of throw us off balance and he decides to get up. So it did get a little testy there. He was getting hot. We shoed him standing up the rest of the way after we re-caught him. We still have his head to finish. So it's not all done, but some of that heavy coat is off of him now, and all of those yucky mats are gone. And this little black and white goat that seems to be very curious, she is actually blind. This is Candy Cane. And she's very affectionate, as you can see. She likes my son, and she's just wondering what's going on. She doesn't see at all that we know of, but she is a fainter, so I'm surprised that we didn't make her faint through this whole process. But she got over her curiosity and left us. The shearing was a little bit challenging trying to get in on that belly because the mats were very, very tight and I didn't want to injure him. So I was being very careful. I didn't trim very close to the skin for that reason, although he did get a couple of nicks, but he didn't complain. So he's laying there pretty nice as it is, but he does get tired of it and decides he wants to stand up, and you'll see what happens next. Right there, yeah. Okay, this is where Jack is getting tired, and you can see how thick that coat is. It is very thick, but most of that is matted and felted already, so it's hard to get in there for me. I'll get better at it, but I just wanted to get some of this off of him so he could be a little bit more comfortable in this humidity and heat. He doesn't mind being wet, but as you can see, this is pretty matted stuff. It's hard to get in there. But like I said, I don't want to do it too close to the skin because this is a very heavy clippers and it's the first time for me to use them. So I'm being more cautious than I probably will later on. So he's got a lot of extra just felted mess there. It's a hot mess.
They said don't worry about them, don't put anything on them, because they have a natural antibiotic. But I'll have to get that from the other side. That's why mine is full.
And you'll see here around his tail and his bottom area, it's very felted. We had to use individual shears, scissors type shears, to get in there and get that clipped off. It was so matted, it was really difficult. So, but he's getting tired. So Jack says he's done, and he starts kicking them, and so my husband lets him up. And so he showed them.
He said he was done.
Well, and as you can see, that didn't go so well. We had to catch him again, and he stood up this time. This is all the little matted bits that we cut off from his belly and around his back legs and bottom. So that goes into the garden compost.
That must have been from the tail.
It all looked matted to me.
Yeah, all this is. It's all matted.
Okay, so don't judge my haircut here. He is not finished. He was done for the day, but we got a lot of that matting off, and I'll go back and trim him up. So we wasted a lot of the fiber, but he's going to be cooler, and we will get him finished trimmed up. So he's a little rough looking. So y'all don't judge. This is my first time. I have a lot to learn. And look, Potter over there is waiting for his turn. And Jack is not pleased with me. He's taking it out on the water system just to show me. So I will finish this up and we'll get back to it.